Have you ever tried to have a conversation with someone where you just feel like they are giving me absolutely nothing here, like nothing to work with? How can I build rapport? How can I stand this conversation? This is going to be the video for you, because I am about to talk you through a technique which is going to help you build rapport with absolutely anyone totally and utterly easily. If you're new here, hello, my name is Molly. I'm a voice and communications coach. I work across the actor field, helping actors with projection, accent, all things voice, and I like to bring those techniques into non-performance spaces because a lot of you need them too. You especially might be watching this as maybe someone in sales or someone whose job is to discover a lot about clients, or maybe you're someone who just hates the idea of small talk and you know that you need to get better at it, because you're likely watching this because you're finding yourself in conversations where you're trying your best to build rapport with someone, to build trust, to build warmth, and actually you're being met with very little. The concept we're going to talk about today is called mirroring. Now, mirroring is the idea that you need to repeat back the last 1 to 3 words of what someone has said in order to help them speak or guide them to speak more about themselves, about the topic at hand, and just to make them feel somewhat comfortable and heard. For example, let's say that you are in a conversation with someone. I like to think about a horizontal conversation as being a conversation that usually starts in small talk or starts in the discovery phase, and you are just asking question after question after question. We're conversing in a way that covers quite a lot of ground. So for example, if I was to speak to you all about my favorite food, I could say, yeah, I like pizza. Oh, I like pizza too. I also like sushi. Yeah, sushi is really good. Have you tried sushi from this place? No, I haven't, but have you tried this place? There's one open in London. And that is one way a conversation can go and could be absolutely fine. However, in more professional environments, when you are on a time crunch or you're trying to discover a pain point about someone in order to sell them something, or even if you're trying to convince someone of something, this is often just going to lead you on a bit of a tangent until both of you have no idea where you're meant to be going. So we need to flip it around. We need to start going deeper into our conversations and discoveries with people rather than breath-wise. The way you do this is by taking the last word or the last 1 to 3 words of what someone has said and repeating that back to them. Either repeating just that word, or you can repeat it as part of a question. For example, what is your favorite food? Oh, I just absolutely love pizza. Pizza. Yeah, all types of pizza. I love margherita, I love Fiorentina, but I don't eat meat. So I guess, any pizza that doesn't have meat on. You don't eat meat. How long have you not eaten meat for? Oh, I've not eaten meat for about 5 years, and I'm about to drive myself crazy because I'm having a conversation with myself, but you get what I mean. So when you bring this into a more professional context, you are picking up on someone's pain point by them saying, to be honest, we're pretty happy with the systems that we've got in place right now. And what systems have you got in place right now? So we're using X for Y, this for X. To be honest, this is a little bit slower than we'd like, but it's working okay. It's slow. How long is it taking to deliver what you want it to deliver? Well, it's usually taking 3 to 5 days. 3 to 5 days. Well, our product can do that in 1. Etc., etc., etc. So this is a really good way of starting to get someone, encouraging them to talk about their pain point or just talk about themselves for a lot longer than they would ordinarily like to. And usually you'll find that they are happy to do so because you have listened to them. You've actively heard and you've actively used their language back at them. That's mirroring. Now, the second level of mirroring that you can start implementing, if you already do that, is what I'd call matching. Matching is when you're not just going to repeat back the last 1 to 3 words of what they said, but you're also going to match their energy. Now, you can think about this in 2 ways: front foot, back foot. And I was saying this to a client earlier who gave me a great analogy. As a cricketer, he said that in cricket, you always want to start in neutral, and the neutral is slightly further back, but that is what neutral feels like. And then you only want to go at the front foot, or you want to be ready to go on the front foot if the ball comes your way. And I think this is a fantastic analogy of how you should try to go into a conversation energetically. Start in a centered way, which usually feels slightly further back. So literally physically, I'm bringing my alignment back, I'm breathing a bit lower, I'm starting in a calm place. And if someone is coming in like, hey, this is fantastic, and they're really front-footed, then that's when you would lean forward, and you need to match their energy. Never, ever, ever reject someone's upbeat energy. And similarly, if you're noticing that someone's coming in really low energy, really on the back foot, can you start to, as you start to speak the conversation, pick up your voice, pick up your energy as you do the sentence and see if they respond in that way. You have so much more control over your conversations and the energy it gives you than you probably realize. So how we start to build rapport with people who don't give us much is twofold: mirroring and matching. Mirroring, we're going to repeat back certain words to help them speak it through. Matching, we're going to try to match their energy. And if the energy is really out of it, you're going to control the energy and see if they match you. This is a really quick way of making your audience feel like you are on the same page, you are listening to what they're saying, and it's also just a way more enjoyable way to converse, especially as someone who doesn't really like small talk. So I'd love for you to give this a go. Leave me a comment with how it goes. And as always, subscribe, like, check out all of my courses and things I offer online, which are all in the description below, because if you are wanting more help, I do offer group coaching as well as one-to-one. I love to hear how you get on, and best of luck for the next one.